Hawkins ready to march it off, and we are ready to kick this game off live on WHIN Radio, and we're off. A low line drive kick is going to bounce at the 20, ball turn to the left, and go out of bounds. And so White House Heritage will start at the 35-yard line.
Kind of sliced on him there a little bit. Looked like one of my golf shots.
It's better than my golf shots. I don't even get mine off the ground, so anything there is surely better than what I've got. And we talked earlier on here this evening that the quarterback for White House Heritage is number 1, a freshman, Xavier Murray. And we mentioned early on that they've been putting up average of 35 points a game so far in this young season.
Yep, and they've got some good size at the tackle positions. Number 75, the right tackle, big kid. So is number 70, the left tackle. So pretty good size on that Heritage offensive line.
Murray will be starting the shotgun. He's got Bonilla on his left, 4 wide for the Patriots. There's a snap, a high snap, comes down, hands it to Bonilla, goes right, cuts back to the left, trying to find some room to run, gets a block, spins off a 1. And
nice job. Daniel Forsman stayed at home right there, diagnosed the play. Dylan Cook was closing on it. A blocker for Heritage came and picked him off, and Daniel Forsman came from the other side and tackled him for a 2-yard loss. Great teamwork there by the Eagles.
Very nice job by the Eagle defense. So now putting White House Heritage behind the chains as Murray now has 3 receivers to his right. That includes number 6, Gordon Christie, number 8, Dylan Kane, and number 9, Eric Lopez, all here to the right on our side, and now Bonilla is on his right hip as well. There's the snap. He's going to look over towards the right, back to the middle of the field, goes across the middle, has a man, complete to number 9. Lopez right down the middle of the field, and he is tackled, but it's enough for a first down.
All the way to the Eagle 45. Forsman made the hit on him, but not before he caught the ball for about a 20-plus yard gain.
That was a good-looking throw there by the freshman quarterback here for the Patriots.
About 22 yards it looked like it gained.
I've always heard this one called the Mississippi Stacks, as they got the 2 receivers on each side, one on top of the other. Still in the shotgun is Murray. Bonilla still right beside him. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff to Bonilla, and
oh, Colton Sizemore blew it up, nearly took the handoff.
Sizemore's in that backfield on the handoff.
Coming off that left defensive end right there, that defensive tackle position actually in the 3-4 defense that they play, or 5-2 that they call it sometimes, but he just shot out of a cannon. Nobody blocked him. He nearly took the handoff. So
a 6-yard, we're credited with a 6-yard loss on the tackle by Sizemore, and so it's going to be 2nd and a short 16. It's kind of 15 and a half-ish, somewhere in that little ballpark,
yeah.
But the ball is right on the 50.
A pass is coming here, I would think.
3 receivers to the right. There's the snap.
No.
Hands it off to Bonilla. Bonilla trying to get around the right end, has some room to run, get around that outside ahead because it's blocker ahead of him. But he is brought down by number 5 for your Eagles.
Richardson with the tackle. He actually kind of ran over his own man, ran over number 6 who was trying to block for him there.
But it is enough for another first down for the Patriots. And so 9:43 to go in this for opening quarter. White House Heritage on their first drive.
They're at the Eagle 30-yard line.
A 20-yard run there by Bonilla. Brings us back to 2 wide on each side. Heritage on the line of scrimmage. This is one of those lineouts that they get on the field.
And they may have to burn a timeout here. The play clock is all the way down to 3. And it's at 0.
There's the flag for delay of game. And so they will push back 5 yards.
The coach has got to see that. He's got to see the play clock. That took way too long to develop. A coach has got to see that and burn a first half timeout, because first half timeouts don't really matter. You'd rather have the 5 yards than to or you'd rather have the 5 yards than be first and 15.
White House Heritage has gone backwards on every first down,
and then forward on second down. Big time forward.
So I'm not sure. But Murray's got 3 receivers wide to his left now. There's a snap to Murray, rolling towards his left, being chased in the backfield, running around that left side, throws it, has a man,
intercepted,
picked off.
Nice play right there.
Daniel Forsman.
Read it perfectly.
And I'll tell you, Terry, Daniel has been in the discussion for our Phillips and Ingram Most Outstanding Player every single night. Getting an interception here might get things started in the right direction.
He is around the football, and there was a chop block against White House Heritage. You could see it as the Eagle pass rush got after Murray there, and then one of the I think it was the left guard, went low on one of our guys. Couldn't tell who it was. But anyway, as he escaped the pocket and let go of the football, he thought he had a man right there kind of down the seam, but Daniel Forsman stepped right in front, picked it off. It's Eagle football at their own 29.
With 8:52 to go, the Eagles will take over. Jacob Richardson will bring his crew out. They are in tight here. Once again, it'll be interesting to see who the playmakers come tonight without Cooper White available.
Sizemore and Cook in the backfield along with Todd.
Richardson sends Todd in motion. Going to hand it to Sizemore right at the middle. Lowers his shoulder and will pick up, looks about 7 yards on that first drive, first possession.
Picked up about 6 right there. They're going to give him up to the 35-yard line. Good run. He had a nice crease there between the center and the left guard, and then got into the second level where the linebackers were able to bring him down, but not before he lowered his shoulder and knocked it into him.
So 2nd and 4 for your Eagles on their own 35-yard line. Richardson in the shotgun. Sizemore right next to him. Evan Gross all by himself. Richardson's looking for him. Throwing long for Gross. Going to throw it over his head.
A little bit too long. Gross wanted a pass interference call. None was coming. The contact looked like it actually came after the ball went by. But nothing wrong with pleading your case early so that maybe next time when it's a little closer you can get the call.
Hopefully so. So it is 3rd and close to 4. It has 3 up on the board right now. But right in that 3 and 4 range for your Eagles as Richardson is going to be in the shotgun. He's got Forsman wide right.
This is a
Clyde Vincent wide left.
Snap
to Richardson. Going to hand it to Todd. Todd comes upfield. Has some room to run. Has the first down. Back down the sideline. Running down the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds by White House Heritage. Number 4, Jason Springer.
Nice run by Todd. Goes right off the left side and really just found open field there. No White House Heritage defender in the vicinity, and he rips off a big gain all the way up across the 50 down to the 38 of Heritage.
And that is an F&M Bank first down for your Eagles into the Patriot side of the field. As Richardson looks to go under center this time. Sizemore and Cook are behind him. Snap to Richardson. This one goes to Cook. Cook trying to get on the left side. Has a crease again. He'll be tackled for what looks to be about a 4-yard gain.
Down to about the 32. They're going to give him about 6. 5 at least, maybe 6. 6.
Good run for Dylan Cook. The Eagles are right back on the line of scrimmage. Richardson under center. Snap it, gives it to Sizemore. Sizemore falls forward.
Spinning through. He's close to the first down. From our vantage point, which is not exactly accurate because they're past us. They're to our left. They're going to give him the first down.
That is enough for an F&M Bank first down on the run by Sizemore. Great run by the junior running back. As Richardson back under center, sends Todd in motion, takes a snap, fakes the one to Sizemore, pitches it to Todd wide right. On the option pitch, he's going to be tackled, a good tackle in the open field, but it looks to be a gain of about 5. Nice
read there by Jacob Richardson. He was kind of just going down the line, daring the defender to come up on him so that he could make the pitch. Made it at just the right time, and Todd was able to pick up about 5 out of it.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 23-yard line of the Patriots. 6:35 to go in this opening quarter. This is the Eagles' first possession, trying to score first. Let's see if they can do it. As Richardson will be going into center. Evan Gross is wide
Grant
to the left.
Lilly is in the backfield now behind Richardson. Now he splits out wide on a wing.
No one behind Richardson now. Gives it motion to Cook.
He's got
Cook
a man
has
in front.
There in front of him. Great blocks in front of him. Trying to get around the Gross. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line to about 6.
He got 2 really good blocks on that play. He got one from the wing back, and then he got one down the field from Evan Gross that took him all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Another F&M Bank first down for your Eagles. And no more F&M Bank first downs. We did get a touchdown here. It looks like they're on the 6, maybe the 7-yard line. Richardson will be under center. He's got Lilly in the back, Todd and Cook on the two sides.
By the way, we are imposing our will on them out at the line of scrimmage.
Todd goes
We are pushing the pile.
Goes to Grant Lilly, cuts back towards the middle, towards the goal line, and he's in! That is a Trevecca Nazarene touchdown for your Eagles. And the Williams Styles Country Financial first score of the game. And Terry, you are absolutely right. That drive was exerting our will over yours down the field.
Absolutely. I'm going to brag on a kid that I've known ever since he was a little bitty boy, because his brother is one of my son's best friends, Easton Morris, starting tonight at center, a sophomore. And he really opened up that hole right there for Grant Lilly to go through.
Peyton Dickens on for the point after attempt. Cade Perry the hold. A snap, set, kick is up, and it is good.
And it got the school building.
With that, with 5:41 to go, your Eagles start out hot, up 7-0 over the White House Heritage Patriots.
Go ahead. Carson Borders
is on the guard typically, and I believe Caden Milby has often been on that other side of Brady.
And then there's one more guard. I think that
Peyton Dickens steps into one, kicks it to the right. This one bounces at the 5 and through the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots will be starting on the 20-yard line. And I believe the other guard kind of changes sometimes. But no, those are Hunter Graves often in there as well. That's one of the ones I would think of.
All right. Yes, that's right. That's who it was. 52, Hunter Gray.
And so the Patriots will be coming back out here, and the Eagle defensive line caused some havoc and forced that interception on that first drive.
We'll set that group for you. It's Colton Sizemore on one end, and it's going to be Brady Graves at nose tackle. It's going to be Carson Borders, looks like on the other end. 56, that is
Ethan Graves.
Ethan Graves. Aaron Freeman, as we mentioned at the outset, at one corner. Daniel Forsman, who had the interception earlier, at the other. Cade Perry, Jacob Richardson. Your linebackers are Grant Lilly and Hunter
Murray
Gray.
takes the snap, hands off to Padilla.
Oh, and Colton Sizemore is all over it. He is all over it.
What a play! As
he is whipping his man consistently at that defensive tackle spot right there. I don't know if he's going against the right guard or the right tackle, but whoever it is, he has passed him on 2 or 3 occasions and been in the backfield.
Absolutely. Colton Sizemore having a great start here to the game, both offensively and defensively, as White House Heritage is looking over towards the sideline for a play call.
And once again, they're facing long yardage behind the sticks.
So we have no play clock. It's going to be based on the referees. Murray takes the snap. It is high. He's going to hand it towards Benitez.
And he is smothered.
Again.
Colton Sizemore is just killing it. He is making his bid to be player of the game.
He has made a case here so far. He has been a problem on that line of scrimmage.
He has been a game wrecker.
And so it is 3rd and 16 now for the Patriots.
What it is, and I think what it is, he is smaller, but he is so much quicker than that big right tackle that he's just squirting through the hole every single time.
So 3rd and 16 as Murray, as the freshman quarterback, first road game, gets to face the Eagle crowd. There's the snap. Looking across the middle, coming back towards the flat on the left side, has Bonilla there, cuts back into the backfield, trying to change field, going over to that left side. He is met and dropped.
Dropped, Daniel Forsman.
Daniel Forsman again making another great tackle in open field. It's going to be 4th down and looks to be 11. Once again, a great job by the Eagle defense corralling a very talented
Absolutely.
athlete.
He did a lot of running on that play, but it was all across the field. It was all east and west, as they say. And so Daniel Forsman able to come over from that right cornerback spot and finish him off.
Returning punts is Freeman, number 23. Snap is away. Kick
Nearly
is up.
blocked by Forsman.
Freeman's going to take it at the 45-yard line. Try to get around that left side. He's going to be tackled for a gain of about 2.
And that may be a horse collar. That may be, somebody grabbed him by the back of the jersey. I'm not sure if that's going to be called a horse collar or not. Let's see.
Number 8 came right by the official, and that's when the penalty flew. I'm interested to see, but 8 clapped about it. So I'm not sure for White House Heritage, as
Did
if
we-
it was something in his favor.
Did we have anybody in the vicinity to hold? I don't even know that we did.
I'm not sure, as the white hat official is talking to the man on the
Personal
line of scrimmage.
foul
Personal
against
foul.
Westmoreland. I'm not sure what for. Not really sure what for, because the only man there was Freeman, who was the punt returner. He say late hit.
They're going to call it a late hit on the Eagles.
Not sure who did that, but I'd like to see a replay.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And that's where the Eagles will start their
Still okay. They got
second
good field
drive.
position here at their own 42-yard line.
right at midfield. We'll take it. As Richardson will go under center. Once again, he's got Vincent wide to the right. Lilly behind him.
Freeman now in the backfield at a wingback spot.
Lilly will be moved out to the wing spot.
And
Freeman in motion. Freeman's going to have the ball, trying to cut back upfield. Cuts back upfield to the middle of it. Finds a good crease for a gain of 5 yards for the freshman.
good read right there by the freshman. He didn't look intimidated at all, and he had the edge was sealed off by Lilly and Cook, so he cut it up inside and was able to pick up 5 good yards.
All the way to the 47-yard line for the Eagles. And once again, it's a bunch of yards at a clip, yards at a time.
We got Gross split wide to the right and Vinson over here wide to the left, Clyde Vinson.
Richardson in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Hand it off inside. This one to Dylan Cook. Dylan Cook's
He's got the
gonna lower
first down
shoulder,
and more.
and that's going to be enough for another F&M Bank first down.
Good solid run. White House Heritage didn't seem to know who had the football, and Cook was just kind of picking his way through there and picked up 7 or 8 yards.
First and 10 now on the Patriot side of the field on their own 46. 2:20 to go in this opening quarter of play. Eagles lead 7-0 and are looking to drive for some more.
Tell you what, Jeff, this is a young Eagle team. If they can score here and go up 14-0, this is a huge confidence builder.
Cook goes in motion. Richardson fakes it to Cook. He's going to keep it himself. Tries to spin away from one. He'll spin up to the 41-yard line. Tackled for another 5-yard gain for the Eagles.
Good run. I'm not sure truly if he wanted to keep that ball or not. He may have wanted to hand it off to Cook, but it was a high snap, and by the time he corralled it, Cook was almost on him, so he may have just elected to keep that one himself.
Good, smart play by Richardson either way as it gained 5 yards on first down. Keep him ahead of the chains. 2nd and 5. There's the snap. This one goes to Todd. Todd on that right side has a huge hole. One stiff arm, and that's going to be enough for an F&M Bank first down for your Eagles.
Good run there by Robert Todd. Tried to borrow a page from Derrick Henry's book there with the stiff arm, but number 11 was able to hang on and bring him down, but still a first down for Westmoreland at the 33.
Another good run by the senior running back, who was the highlight of our pregame, Super pregame of Gallatin interview. And so your Eagles, with 1:15, break the huddle. He's got Evan Gross here wide to the left, real wide.
You know, I wouldn't dare put this ball in the air. As the way the ground game's working tonight, I'd just keep pounding it down their throat.
Richardson takes it's going to go to Freeman, looking to run up, cuts it, finds a little hole until he is brought down. A gain of about 3, maybe 4 on that play. It'll bring us under a minute.
They're going to give him 3 down to the 30-yard line. Kind of pinballed his way down there. Got knocked around a little bit, but held onto the ball and picked up some positive yards.
So we'll give it 2nd and 7 now for your Eagles on the Patriot 30. 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter of play, dominated by the Eagles lines. As Richardson goes under center, sends Freeman in motion. Richardson's going to keep it himself, roll to his left. He's going to flip it into flat to Sizemore. Sizemore is going to get ahead to right about the 20, 21-yard line, and that'll be, should be enough for
should be a first down. Yes, it is.
First down.
Yes, it is. Little flip pass into the flat over here on the left side. Sizemore was a shoestring tackle from taking it to the house.
Eagles on the Patriots' 21-yard line.
As it is, gain
12. If they will snap it again. They look awful patient not to, and that's because they've gotten themselves another F&M Bank first down. And F&M Bank is proud to be a Sumner County High School football presenting partner on WHIN. And during this entire season, F&M Bank is proud to again sponsor first downs. Every time your Eagles gain a first down during the season, it's an F&M Bank first down. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. A proud sponsor of Sumner County High School football on WHIN. And with that, we'll take a quick break here as we are going into ending the first quarter. Your Eagles lead 7-0 on WHNradio.com. Young team, but Richardson's experienced senior there calling the shots. Under center takes a snap, fakes it to Cook, rolling out towards his right, has Dickens, wide open, complete, and that is a Trevecca Nazarene touchdown. Pass from Jacob Richardson to Peyton Dickens.
Wide
But
open.
there is a flag on the field.
Let's see what it is.
And not in a good spot either.
No. Let's see what it is.
There is a flag. What a throw by Richardson. And it is a hold
Oh.
on your Eagles. And so after the great play and the great decision, the Eagles are going to have to move back 10 yards.
Yeah. And the bad thing is it was completely on the other side because he rolled to his right. And that's over there around the left tackle, left, tight end area.
It was. And that's one of those that have to keep coaches up at night, is penalties like that one. So we're going to be back 10 yards to the 31-yard line. And first and 20. What a play by the Eagles that had Dickens wide open for that touchdown. And I can tell you right now that when I see Peyton on Tuesday, he's going to be complaining about that one, getting his touchdown called back.
Oh, absolutely. And now the Eagles look like they're going to go in a trips formation. Got 3 wide receivers plus Todd, who is a running back, out in the out wide on this
Richardson takes a snap. He's going to look at Forsman in the flat. It has it complete. Almost makes one man miss. He's going to be brought down right back at the 21-yard line, and we're right back where we started this quarter after the 10-yard completion to Forsman.
Good-looking play right there to get 10 of it back. And now, look, they're going to go no huddle. They've got this White House Heritage defense back on their heels a little bit. They're going to continue to go right at them without a huddle,
Gross.
not let them catch their breath.
Gross is wide left. Grant Lilly in the back of the wing T. There's the snap. This one goes to Lilly. Spins off of one. Pushes forward. Keeps pushing.
Pushing
Keeps
the pile.
driving. He'll get to about the 18. And so a 3-yard gain for the running back. And it'll put us in a spot where it's 3rd and we're going to call it 8 for the Eagles with 11:20 to go in this second quarter of action. So Clive Vincent comes in with the play. Eagles will huddle this time around. He's got 2 receivers going out wide to left. That is Vincent and Robert Todd.
Watch out for Sizemore. He's in the backfield.
Richardson's going to keep it. Going around the left side. Has a lot of grass in front of him. Keeps turning upfield. Spins forward.
He's got the first.
And that'll be enough for another F&M Bank first down. A great first down run by the senior quarterback at Jacob Richardson. And right now the Eagles have been so balanced, it's hard to pick who to guard as they are now first and goal to go at the 8-yard line. No huddle. Richardson going straight under center. There's a snap. Hands it off inside. That goes to
Todd, and he is in.
He is in for the touchdown. This time it's going to count. A Trevecca Nazarene touchdown for your Eagles. 13-0 pending this extra point for your Eagles. Robert Todd ready to put this one in the air. He's got Cade Perry is his holder.
Actually, it's going to be Dickens, isn't it?
Dickens
Yes.
is kicking it. Cade Perry is the holder. There's the snap. That kick is on the way, and it is good.
And hit the other building, hit the field house.
Good time to remind you here. We'll keep it here for this transition to the Eagles kicking, but this is the Ponce Law Justice for All Broadcast Center. Really doing a lot of good work, making sure his team. Dickens on the approach, kicking it, line drive, is going to bounce it to 20, picked up by Heritage at the 10-yard line. Cutting over to the right side is Bonilla, cuts back upfield, makes one man miss, has a crease down that right side before he is tackled from behind.
Number 52, that's Hunter
Gray.
Gray. may get him for a horse collar too, because he had part of the jersey up around the neck area. And if that's the case, it's going to set up Heritage with really good field position, because that kick was returned all the way to the Eagle 48. He got on the corner, and he's got some speed. So you got to, you got to take the angles on him, and the Eagles were not able to do that time.
So they are going to call a horse collar on the Eagles.
And that's going to push the ball all the way down to the 33. Actually down to the 32. Nope, 33.
33-yard line over that right hash. And now Heritage is really kind of needing to get some points on the board for what they've been needing to do, what they've been trying to do here. They've been really limited by the Eagle defense.
Heritage likes to operate out of that spread formation.
There's a snap.
That's got to be a hold.
Backfield. There's the flag. Eagles chasing the backfield. Murray's going to break free, coming out towards his left, trying to make a man miss, and he is finally going to be tackled from behind. Who else?
Colton Sizemore. But there's a penalty that's going to push them way back here at the 39-yard line. They basically tackled one of our pass rushers. Number 10 did.
And we'll push it back 10 yards. Now the question is, well, they're going to push it back 10 yards, and it puts it back to about where the kickoff return had gotten to.
Except it's going to be now 1st and
20
plus, because it happened back here.
It should be. It looks like they put it right back from where the line of scrimmage was.
Yeah, back here at the 43, yeah. So, yeah, 1st and 20.
And so 1st and 20, 10-17 to go. It looks like Heritage's coach was asking a question on something that the official had to go talk to him about. As Murray looks over to the sideline, getting the play call. And he once again into the spread. They do keep it tight, it looks like now. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right for Murray. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off inside. Number 10, getting around that right end. He's going to be met by a flock of Eagles. Will keep that gain to a minimum about 5 yards.
Got 5, as opposed to a flock of seagulls, right?
Yeah, of course. And so Heritage will also look to go right back to the line of scrimmage. We got 9:30 to go in this opening half. Westmoreland leads 14-0.
2nd and about 16.
Snap to Murray on the late count. Looking back over the sideline. This time he's got 3 receivers still.
And remember, the play clock's not working, so it's being kept on the field.
Murray takes a snap. Looks towards his right.
Got time this time.
He's settled down. Cuts back up down the field. He's going to get out of the grip of Sizemore. Hits off of.
Oh, nearly lost the ball. He somehow hung on to it.
Finished off by number 56 for the Eagles. Ethan Graves with the tackle.
First time he's really had good protection back there. First time there's not been somebody right in his face, it seems like, except for that first pass that was a 20-plus yard gain.
So it'll be a gain of about 6, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 now.
And at down 14-0, they may be in 4-down territory here on the Eagles side of the field, Jeff. Depending on what happens with this play, obviously.
Murray takes a snap. Looking to his right, going to throw a screen pass to number 17. Tackle from behind by Ethan Graves.
He's short of the first down, but it's 4th and manageable.
It is going to be 4th and short, I believe.
Looks to be about 2, maybe 3 yards short. No, they're giving it to him. They're moving the chains on that. That ball's at the 24, not the 23. They are at least a yard short.
Other ones have started moving.
Yeah, now they're pulling them back because it is 4th down.
Well, the referees, the head official is looking down the sideline at it right now as we speak.
They're bringing the chain gang out to get a measurement now.
They're gonna bring that out.
The original line of scrimmage was the 33, so they got to get to the 23, and that ball is clearly at the 24.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's even going to be remotely close. As he sits down in the 30, spreads it out.
Yeah, he's two full feet short, looks like. 1.5 feet, 2 feet short. Now, they operate in such a spread offense. What do they do in short yardage situations when you operate out of the shotgun like they do? You really don't have, or we haven't seen it yet, really don't have plays where the quarterback can just go up under center and sneak it. Now, maybe they have that. But if they do, they haven't shown anything like that up to this point. They've operated exclusively from the gun.
They will try and take advantage of Sizemore and Graves' aggressiveness against them.
And maybe trying to draw them offside with a hard count. Yeah, that's where the Eagle defensive line here got to be smart. Pacey Staples is in playing some defense right now. Sizemore's not in the game.
He is back in the shotgun.
On 4th and 1.5 feet. We need one of their guys to move.
Graves is right on the line. There's the snap. Hands off.
No.
He's going to meet a wall.
No, he is crushed back at the 25.
Graves them off. They're at the 25. They went backwards. That's going to be turned over on downs. Back to your Eagles.
56, Ethan Graves said, no, sir.
And I'll tell you, one of the big things there was Brady Graves plugged up a huge hole.
Absolutely. That allowed Ethan Graves to come behind him and just bring him down, and the Eagles take over on downs.
Absolutely. So with 8:09 left to go, what looked like could have been trouble for the Eagles defense stands up tall and turns them over on downs. Now the offense gets back out here. And so far, they have had a great start.
And they're going without a huddle again, so they're going to try to put the pressure on this Heritage defense yet again.
Richardson under center, takes a snap, hands it off inside.
Good run.
That is number 37 for your Eagles. First time we've called Andy Duffer, another freshman running back.
Freshman picks up about 5 or 6 tough yards right there.
All the way to the 34-yard line.
Actually, they're going to give him 8.
8, maybe even 9 on the run by the freshman. Richardson gets the call. He's going back to the line of scrimmage. He's got Vincent wide left and Evan Gross wide to the right. Duffer right beside Richardson. There's a snap. This one's going to go to Todd. Todd going around the left side. Has a room, has a crease, has a blocker. He's going to get to the 40 before he's brought down from behind.
Oh, and they're throwing a flag for no reason at the end of it. Don't understand why.
There is another flag. I don't think it's going to matter in the
ball's at the 41. The flag's at the 41.
Flag is at the 41. The ball had gotten up to about the 35-yard line. I think regardless of what this penalty is, we're going to move it back another 5 yards.
For what?
And they're going to call a hold on the Eagles.
If this game was being televised, I could see them calling these penalties to keep Heritage in it so the ratings would stay up. But they're not worried about us, Jeff.
No, they wouldn't be. Now, it shouldn't matter because that still completed the first down. So it'd still be an F&M Bank first down for the Eagles. But it's now back to the 43-yard line here on the Westmoreland side.
Eagle fans not really happy, and the thing is, the flag came in after the ball carrier was down. That's the complaint right there. If there's an infraction, throw the flag while it's going on. Don't wait till the ball carrier's down and then say, oh, let's bring it back to him.
Richardson takes a snap, hands it off to Todd. Todd will get another 5 yards. On the play.
Todd with some hard running on this drive.
Absolutely. Maybe we need to interview him more often. If he's going to run like this after an interview, he is doing fantastic tonight. 5-yard gain for the senior running back.
All up close to midfield, all the way to the 49.
Evan Gross is in. He is kind of tight on the right side. Jacob takes a snap, hands it to Cook on that kind of misdirection.
Gets across midfield, but not much more.
Heritage, good job in staying in their lanes. Cook's helmet ends up ripped off. There's a flag thrown because Cook's helmet is off here.
Well, he'll have to come out for a play probably unless there's a penalty.
They're going to call a personal foul on White House Heritage. And thanks to the penalty, the Eagles will get a first down, an F&M Bank first down even. And
it's going to take the ball all the way down probably around the 35, 34-yard line.
So with 6:24 to go in this opening half of play, the Eagles are back onto the Heritage side of the field with a 1st and 10.
Sizemore, the setback behind Richardson. Got Clyde Benson split out wide to the left, and a double wing set here with Cook and Todd.
Richardson under center, sends Todd in motion, takes a snap, fakes that one to Cook, is going to throw in the flat to Dickens, wide open on that crosser route. Dickens keeps plowing ahead. He's going to get inside the 15 before he's finally dragged out of bounds, and that is another F&M Bank first down for
What
your
a
Eagles.
great play call right there that Chad Perry threw in there. Everybody expecting run, and really almost the same play as the touchdown, just to the other side of the field.
So it is 1st and 10, looks to be on the 11, so the Eagles can get a first down without a touchdown here, as we are under 6 minutes to play in this first half of action. Your Eagles lead 14-0, looking for some more.
Clock at 5:47 and rolling.
Richardson has his crew. We've got Joshua Vincent wide to the right.
Todd at a wing back, kind of split in a tight formation.
Sizemore is going to move out to the right flat, sends Todd in motion. There's the snap, got to toss it to Todd, almost behind him. Todd hangs on to it, and that one almost had disaster written all over it.
And then some extracurricular there. Number 2 from White House Heritage got a little extracurricular with Eagle center Easton Morris at the end of that play.
So a loss of 5 on the play for the Eagles. So it'll be 2nd and 15 at about the 16-yard line. Eagles trying to go in for their 3rd touchdown on the evening. As Gross and Vincent will check in. Peyton Dickens will check out for the Eagles.
So 3 receiver set most likely here. Or at least 2 plus a double wing.
Richardson's in the shotgun. There's the snap. Hands that to Todd. Todd cuts upfield. He's got some room to run. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line.
Good hard running from Todd right there as he gets a pat on the shoulder pad from Gross at the end of that, who was helping block for him.
Gain of 8, but it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Eagles inside the 10-yard line. Interested to see what kind of play here the Eagles want to pick, as they've had a pretty good selection as Forsman checks in.
Keep in mind that Dickens has been booming the ball on PATs, so this is not much more than a PAT. If it doesn't work out, you can always make it a 3-score game with a field goal.
Richardson under center, sends Cook in motion. There's the snap, comes back the other direction. That is Todd. Todd cuts upfield towards the goal line, towards the end zone. He's in! Another Trevecca Nazarene touchdown run by senior running back Robert Todd. And I believe that's 2 on the night, isn't it?
Yes, nice run from Robert Todd right there. Just would not be denied. Just good, hard running down the field there. Had a hole there on the right side that opened up, and he just followed his block and then went all the way to the end zone.
3:39. Dickens awaits the extra point as the Eagles lead 20-0, looking to tack on one more. Snap is away, set, kick is up, and another beautiful kick as it is now 21-0 in favor of your Eagles. 3:39 to go. You don't want to miss the rest of this game here on WHINradio.com. As Dickens on the approach, kick is a low kick. It bounces off at 55 there, right on the middle, and they wisely jump on it. But it's going to be Patriot ball right at midfield at the 47-yard line.
Interesting. You know, I don't know if that was intentional or if he just, didn't get it, because he kicked it pretty hard just on the ground.
That's what it looked like. It was a little odd.
See, that's my thought on an onside kick a lot of times. That group of first guys, if you kick it hard right into somebody's chest, it's probably going to ricochet back to you more often than not.
Instead of you're trying to get that perfect bounce.
Exactly.
Murray's going to be in the shotgun.
He's in a deep shotgun, by the way. He's
There's
5 or
the
6
snap.
yards behind the
Hands
ball.
it off inside to Bonilla. Bonilla keeps his feet through the line of scrimmage. He is tackled from behind
Tell you what, he's a pretty good-looking running back.
by Dylan Cook. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Patriots. Bonilla is a good-looking running back there. He is a senior for the Patriots, who are right back on the line of scrimmage right away as Murray sends Lopez in motion. There, snap goes to Bonilla again. He is grabbed by Graves and then tripped up by
Lilly.
Actually, correction, that was Borders that grabbed him to start with.
Yeah, Lilly kind of got enough of his ankles to cause him to fall forward, but as it is, he's picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
The Patriots are going to call a timeout with 3:18 to go. The Eagles leading 21-0. We'll take it with them here on WHINradio.com.
2nd and 7, or maybe a long 6, short 7 here for Heritage. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line.
Murray's going to send his receiver in motion. Looking on that direction. He's going to be chased by Borders. Throws it long. Has a man, but there's a defense.
Oh, nice play by Cade Perry.
Cade Perry with the defense on that backside. A wonderful job by Perry there in the back.
The receiver was open, but Cade Perry came over from that safety spot, got there in time. The pass was kind of a rainbow, and it allowed him to get there and knock it away. No harm done. 3rd down.
3rd, and once again, we're calling it a short 7. After the breakup there, 3:18 to go.
And I got to think they're in 4-down territory if they need it.
Murray's in the shotgun, sends one in motion. It's a high snap. He's going to toss it ahead here. Brought outside and stretched out. Finally keeps his feet is Lopez. I'll tell you, Dylan Cook caused that one to.
Yes, he did. And another flag. What is that?
Cause some trouble. There is a flag down.
79 for Heritage. Looked like he was in there late. Let's see what they call.
Waiting to see here as the flag has come in from this backside.
Personal foul. Oh, it's on the Eagles.
On the Eagles. And so
that's going to give them a first down.
We'll get enough for a first down there on the penalty.
Would have been 4th and probably 2 or 3.
And so the official is talking to Coach Perry there on the sideline. It's interesting. We've got Deputy Oliver is being directed over here down the sideline. That's never a good sign.
No, but there's an official that's leaving the field too. I don't know what she's doing.
They're going to call a penalty on Heritage.
Okay.
So they pointed the other direction then.
Well, no, the ball though. Look, the ball is the ball has already moved. It's 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So there was a signal that direction. I'm not just seeing things. You saw that one too, didn't you, Terry?
Yeah, they pointed a personal foul at us.
First.
And the ball is going to be down around, looks like the 13-yard line.
And so they are still working on the clock here. But so while we are at this point trying to get this sorted out, this is a big drive on both sides, remembering that the Eagles are going to get the ball back to start the second half. White House Heritage wanted to start with it.
Right. They chose to start with it, and they may be regretting that decision right now, down 3 touchdowns. So they desperately need points on this drive if they're going to stay in this football game, because their defense has shown no ability to stop the Eagles.
Snap to Murray, but Nia getting around that right side, trying to get on the outside here.
Good play, good pursuit by the Eagle defense right there. 56.
That'd be Graves.
Great. 52. That's
That's
Gray. Both there, along with Forsman, I believe, was in on part of that too. Good pursuit there. Picked up 3.
2nd and 7, 2:40, I would imagine. as we're having some clock issues here as well, as the main clock is not moving. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Patriots. Murray in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the handoff, is going to look to throw it across the middle of the flat. It's going to be dropped.
The tight end, number 17, dropped it.
Had the man and is going to be incomplete, and so the Eagles live to avoid that one. So it'll be 3rd and about 7, once again, for the Patriots.
Ball still at the 10-yard line. So Heritage can get a first down without scoring a touchdown here. They got about 3 yards to work with.
And we've got on the clock is 1:57. Right
Surely, surely more time has expired than that because it was 2:41 when it malfunctioned.
So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game goes with that clock. So Murray is going to put Bonilla on his left now. There's the snap. Murray rolling towards his left, has a man coming from behind him, gets tripped up and finally finished. Oh, they finally throw backwards.
Laterals it back to Bonilla. That play should have been blown dead.
There to Bonilla here. He's going to be tackled.
That play should have been blown dead back there at about the 22 or about the 18-yard line.
I'm still trying to get a Slim Chicken sack in, and they're not going to let me have one.
So now it's 4th down and 9. All that lost 2 yards.
A good awareness play, by the way, as a timeout is taken by the official. A good awareness play for the freshman, being able to find an eligible receiver behind him to be able to get the ball.
He flipped it. It was actually a run play. He actually tossed it behind him.
Yeah, it turns into a run play, but just that awareness in the first place.
Absolutely.
Is pretty good for. I mean, you see a lot of freshmen will panic in that kind of spot.
Yep. Ball goes back to about the 11, so it's going to be 4th down and 8.
And so it looks like they're going to be communicating up here to the box, to the coaches' headsets.
That was a run play. That was a run play right there. The play turned into a run play there, right, Jeff?
Technically, yes, it did, and 100% correct on that. But it's still just that awareness.
Sure, absolutely.
Of it, but let's talk about the tenacity of this Eagles defense.
Oh, they've been absolutely getting at. They've been, Heritage has made a few plays. You can see the talent in this offense, but by and large, the Eagle defense has really brought it so far.
I mean, it is this defense is, we mentioned earlier on in the High Point Orthopedic Associates injury report that Cooper White is out of this game.
Right.
And you wondered if we would have the same explosion. The fact of the matter is, Terry, tonight they look even more explosive than they have.
Yeah, they've looked really good. Now, there is looks like going to be, I don't know if this is going to be a timeout or if this is going to be an official's timeout to see if they can fix the clock. Because they're having all kinds of issues up here with the clock. It shows 1:18 on the scoreboard.
I believe it is the official's variety. We will take one with them. And we'll get to find out as we are now 4th and 8, finally getting ready to play here. Murray in the shotgun. He's got Bonilla on his left. There's the snap. Eagles in the backfield. They're going to throw it towards the end zone. Touchdown. It's going to be bobbled and caught by number 9 of Heritage, Eric Lopez. And I'll tell you, Terry, that was on the freshman cornerback.
Yeah, it was one of those plays where, he had outside coverage. He cut the ball inside and was able to beat Aaron Freeman on the play.
So Heritage for the point after here.
And they desperately needed that score.
It is number 20, Curtis Qualls, who will be kicking the extra point. Snap is away, set, kick is up, and it is good. So with that, the Patriots strike back into action, and your Eagles lead 21-7. So
But you're right. There are skill position players along that front line. There's Dickens and Gross and Todd, Lilly, and Forsman.
On the approach, kick is up, and it's going to be kicked towards Vincent. Vincent's going to take it in the air at the 20-yard line. Try and get up that left side. Has quite the block by Perry. Vincent cuts upfield towards midfield.
What a run!
And by the way, what a block by Cade Perry on that left side.
Great block that freed Clyde Vincent. And Clyde Vincent is one of those guys, he missed last season with a broken leg. He hasn't got to contribute a lot to this Eagle football team in the time that he's been here. You've got to be happy for a kid like that to get a big kickoff return, take it all the way back to the Heritage 45.
Absolutely. And now that kind of answers the question you and I were talking about at the break there is, do you go for it? Well, if you're on the positive side of the field,
absolutely,
you
score 7 more.
Richardson's got his call in. Once again, we don't know the official time. The official time is being kept on the field right now, I believe, as it's still 1:18 on the clock, has not moved yet. Richardson sends Todd in the motion from left to right.
Eagles should have all 3
Richardson
timeouts.
takes the snap, looking towards his right, being swarmed in the backfield. Richardson makes it free, going towards Sizemore.
They call it incomplete.
They're going to call it incomplete. I believe they'll say Sizemore was in the area that he overthrew him. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 as they were looking in the flat there, but Richardson was absolutely swarmed by the defensive line of the Patriots.
Yeah, Heritage got good penetration that time. I was kind of hoping maybe they were setting up a screen or something, because had that been there, that wall of blockers, that wall of rushers, he could, if he'd had somebody there, he could have lofted it right over them and gone for a long way.
Gross and Todd wide to the left. Forsman and Vincent here wide to the right. Richardson step back in the shotgun pocket. Get it on the outside, throwing it wide towards Vincent's going to be short hop it, and
Forsman was held trying to run his route, and it was way beyond the 5-yard mark.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. And looks like it's 47 seconds left to go in this first half. 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd and 10. So Richardson will go under center this time.
Got timeout, so you can run the football, which they've been really effective at doing if you want here.
Takes the snap. This one goes to Cook. Cook is going to be swallowed up in the backfield.
And he lost about 4
Robert
yards.
Todd that had it. And he lost 4 yards, and Heritage will take a timeout to try and get another possession here. So based on that, I'm going to guess it's about 40 seconds. 41 seconds looks to be what they are signaling over here to the side. 41 seconds left as Heritage will call, which should be their last timeout.
We need one of those Dickens boom it out of bounds at about the 2-yard line kicks. Now up to the 10.
Dickens awaits, and there's a snap. Step, and it is a booming kick. It's going to go to Bonilla, go over his head, bounce up to 4, and go into the end zone for a touchback for the Patriots.
Not sure how much time is left. The clock shows 47 seconds.
She's saying 44 is what it looks like. I'm a little shy on that, but it's an odd spot here, and you never like this happening at your games. Have the clock go malfunction like this.
That is true. Right now,
and having been in the spot of running the scoreboard, something like this happens. Everyone blames the scoreboard operator, and it's never the scoreboard operator's fault.
Right now, if I'm the Eagle defense, with Freeman having, making his first start and having just given up the touchdown, I roll some safety help over his way on this drive just to for a little bit of a safety net, so to speak.
He's got Jacob Richardson as the safety on that side. Dylan Cook is a linebacker on the inside here. They look to be moving mostly away from Freeman.
And now Heritage is in a tight formation.
Snap is low.
What's he doing? Oh,
and he's going to kneel.
Took a knee. That's a good way. He just stood there for a second. The Eagle defense didn't come after him. That's a good way to get somebody coming in and flattening you.
That was an interesting look. Carson Porter's begging the crowd for some some extra excitement here, and I think they deserve it here as we're looking to see,
Now,
trying to make sure that the play clock and the game clock line up, or does White House Heritage need to snap it again?
well, the other question, I mean, the clock should still be running unless somebody called a timeout here, right?
So the question is whether that, and they are going to call that the end of the first half. It's an interesting night here at Westmoreland High School, but the wonderful thing is Westmoreland's on the top of it 21-7 and getting ready to get the kickoff to us to come back to the second half. Sets it on the left hash of the 40. Qualls will go on the approach, and our coalition kickoff is now. It is a pooch kick, fair catch taken by Dylan Cook there at the 39-yard line of Westmoreland. So the Eagles will start their first possession of the second half on pretty close to midfield there at the 39-yard line. Once again, Jeff Cohen's with you. Luke Carter is out of town here this evening, and Terry McCormick has his newspaper duties that he is down taking pictures this quarter. So you get the Jeff Combs special for this quarter as Jacob Richardson goes under center, two behind him. Snap goes to Richardson, hand off to Todd. Todd has a crease on the left side, lowers his shoulder. He'll get to the 47-yard line. A great run on first down for the Eagles. Gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 after the great run by the senior running back. Already 2 rushing touchdowns on the evening as Westmoreland leads 21-7. Richardson under center. He's got Dylan Cook and Grant Lilly behind him. Todd is on the left side of the wing T formation. Evan Gross in tight. Todd goes in motion. Snap away, hand it to Grant Lilly. Cuts up right at the middle. Has a huge hole, and he's going to get enough for another F&M Bank first down. The hole was made right up there in the front by Easton Morris. And that center spot, who's having an absolutely outstanding game for your Eagles, as the Eagles are now on the Heritage side of the field to the 43-yard line. Richardson has the call. And let's see, he's going to have Dickens as a tight end on the right side. Cook and Duffer in the backfield behind him. Sends Todd in motion. This one goes to Duffer, finds a huge hole right in the middle, lowers his shoulder, keeps pushing ahead. And another F&M Bank first down run for the freshman running back, Andy Duffer, for your Eagles. Lowered his shoulder and ran, and what a run. And just another running back in this stable for Coach Perry and crew that he gets to just pick from and play whoever he wants, whatever he wants to. So the Eagles have the ball on the Patriot 32-yard line. Forsman brings the call in. He will be wide to the right as Richardson's going under center. Duffer in the back of the wing T sends Cook in motion. This ball goes to Cook, getting around that outside. Breaks off for one man, bounces forward, pinballs ahead. He'll get inside the 25. And that'll be enough for I believe it's about a 7-yard run for the senior running back, Dylan Cook. So with 9:50 to go here in this third quarter of play, the Eagles are driving once again well into Heritage's side of the field to the 25-yard line. Joshua Vincent brings into play, tells it to Richardson. Will go under center. Takes a snap. This one goes to Todd. Todd on that right end. Dives forward towards the 16-yard line, maybe the 15. They'll give it the 15, and either way, that's enough for another F&M Bank first down for your Eagles to the 15-yard line. Eagles once again driving down the field and being absolutely dominant on the line of scrimmage. That offensive line between Graves and Border and Morris. Gray and Curd absolutely clearing holes for these running backs. Cook goes in motion. This one goes to Lilly. Lilly right up the middle. Just has one man to beat towards the right side, towards the goal line. He's in. Another Trevecca Nazarene touchdown for your Eagles. With 8:44 to go, the Eagles take a 27-7 lead, pending the extra point. Just keeping the ball on the ground are the Eagles, and they march down the field in just over 3 minutes of action. As Peyton Dickens will be ready for the point after. Cade Perry to hold. Snap, set, kick is up, and it is a beauty again. Another extra point for Dickens, 28-0 in favor of your Eagles. Once again, that is a Trevecca Nazarene touchdown. Front line man, this line drive is going to go right in the hands of Badia at the 9-yard line. He's trying to get to that right side, right by his sideline, cuts back up in the field, fumbles the football, dove on by, I believe it was Forsman. Did he get it in bounds, though, is the question. That's the hard part. Forsman laid, not Forsman, that was number 3. That was Evan Gross who dove on it. But I believe he was out of bounds by the time he got to it, so it'll still be Heritage football. So Heritage will start at 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. Murray, the freshman quarterback for the Patriots. Right beside him is Badia, who had an outstanding game for the senior running back as well. 28-7 in favor of the Eagles. Murray in the shotgun, ready to take the snap. Sends Badia in motion. There's the snap. Looking downfield, has a man right across the middle. Is going to be almost picked off by Hunter Gray. Oh, he thought he had that one right in his hands, and it fell harmlessly to the turf. But it'll just be allowed down. Nothing doing. 2nd and 10 now for the Patriots. Oh, I thought Hunter Gray had that. So it is 2nd and 10 now for Murray. He has got, that's number 4, Dason Springer, the junior receiver here, wide to the left on his own. 3 receivers to the right. He sends Badia in motion into the flat. He's going to throw it again. Same pass is going to be broken up by Cade Perry. What a pass deflection as receiver number 8, Dylan Kane for Heritage, coming across the middle, trying to catch it. And Cade Perry timed his hit right as the football got there to dislodge it and have it fall incomplete to the ground. So 3rd and 10 now for the Patriots, and I imagine the Eagles' front line gets to pin their ears back. Watch for that screen pass as Heritage has already gotten one of those. Snap is away to Murray, looking towards his right side, throws it back across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Number 9. Another hard hit by Jacob Richardson right across the middle as the pass is deflected. Number 9 for Heritage, Eric Lopez, is a little slow to get up. White House Heritage looking for a penalty of some sort. Nothing coming, as I believe Heritage will be forced to punt from their own 37-yard line. So once again, Aaron Freeman has taken a lot of Cooper White's roles for this evening, as he will be standing at the 28-yard line, ready to return this punt by the Patriots. There's a snap. There's a false start penalty. This kick is short. Bounces taken at the 30-yard line. Freeman trying to reverse field on that right side. Has some room to run. Turns on the Jets. He's at the 50, the 40, 45. He is brought down 32-yard line. There is a flag down on the penalty. There is another flag down with his hat. So 2 flags down, 3 flags down to be official, as there was a false start at the start. So the ball is at the 32-yard line on the great punt return by freshman Aaron Freeman. And I'll tell you what, freshmen are really showing out here this evening for Coach Chad Perry, between Aaron Freeman and Andy Duffer. Two freshmen have looked absolutely outstanding for your Eagles. And what a return by Freeman. So there's 8:03 to go in this third quarter. The officials are discussing it. The same official threw both flags. He threw his penalty flag first on what I believe was a penalty on Heritage, and then he threw his hat as a second penalty. And my first thought would be a retaliation penalty on the Westmoreland Eagles. I'm still waiting to hear either way. They have not made any sort of call one way or the other. There's 8:03 remaining in this third quarter, and they are still sorting this out. Oh, so still as now another official has come into the play. There are 4 officials and 3 Westmoreland coaches and Jacob Richardson all in a group together there. I think we're trying to figure out, it sounds like they're looking to see what the order would be of the penalties at this point. Is the answer Coach Perry is getting. So here we go. So illegal forward motion by the Heritage Patriots. There's a personal foul horse collar on the Patriots. And then there's a personal foul also on the Patriots. So there was 2 penalties at the end there. There are 3 fouls all on White House Heritage. I would imagine that first one would certainly be declined. But then the second 2, it's a matter of what gets added on where. And we'll continue to sort this out. So actually, no, the second one was on the Eagles. That's offset. There is a penalty on the Patriots. Personal foul on the Patriots. And folks, I think I'll just tell you where the ball ends up. The ball is going to be brought all the way inside the 10-yard line to the 8-yard line. And so it is enough for an F&M Bank first down on the punt return, I guess. So I guess technically not a first down. But it is going to be first and goal for the Eagles. Up 28-7 with 8:03 to go. Starting all the way at the Heritage 8. As Richardson will go under center, he's got Todd and Lilly behind him. This one goes to Todd. Todd tries to cut back on that right side. He'll push forward. He'll get into the 5. So again, we'll give it about 3 on that play for senior running back Robert Todd, who, by the way, if you were not with us for the Super of Gallatin pregame show, had a exclusive interview with Luke Carter, my normal partner in crime here, and has had a great game ever since with 2 rushing touchdowns so far this evening. So the ball is now on the 5, just inside the right hash. The Eagles going towards the main concession stand and field house, if you're familiar with Westmoreland's field. Evan Gross will go wide to the left. We have Todd, Sizemore, and Cook around the wing tee. Ball is fumbled. Richardson picks it up, reaching towards the goal line. It is fumbled again right there on the goal line. Heritage says they have it. Waiting to see official word here, as Richardson had it fumbled the first time, picked it back up, and it is going to be given to White House Heritage. So Heritage will recover on the fumble here by Richardson. So with 7 minutes to go, the Patriots defense will stand up and hold off the Eagles, and they'll have first and 10, but they are at their own 7-yard line. So they are deep in their own territory with 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
Come on, Colton!
Eagles on that D-line. You've got Cook and Borders and Graves and Sizemore and Ethan Graves. So Brady and Ethan Graves. First and 10 from the 7. A long way to go for the Patriots. Eagles ready to attack. There's the snap. They do. They're going to throw a quick out route here on the sideline. The Eagles do a good job forcing out of bounds, and there's going to be a penalty on what I believe to be the Eagles. So it's 6:54 remaining. We'll have another penalty and march this off here. I believe they're going to call for a late hit, although I thought the Westmoreland player pushed his own player more than the other team. But either way, it will go several yards in the positive direction for Heritage to the 25-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for White House Heritage. 6:54 to go in this third quarter. Eagles lead 28-7. Murray gets the call from the sideline. Once again, play clocks are out here this evening. Looks like that took a little while, but I'm waiting to see any sort of call from that back official. Murray has 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Couple motion, they are chasing the backfield, throws the screen pass to number 9, and he is tackled from behind. Carson Borders swallows him up from behind. That is number 9, Eric Lopez for White House Heritage. And Carson Borders just swallowed him up for a yard loss. He chased the quarterback, stopped, and went after the receiver, and what a tackle by the sophomore defensive lineman, who has been absolutely outstanding this year. We got 2 younger brothers, if you followed us last season, between Carson Borders and Hunter Gray, for their brothers Dawson Borders and Nick Gray. As Heritage, 2nd and 11, sends receiver in motion. There's the snap. Going to fake the toss. Comes back the other direction. He's going to be swallowed up. And that is a slim chicken sack for Grant Lilly and Dylan Cook together. Slim chicken sack. I believe that's the first time this year I've gotten to call one all the way to the 18-yard line. And the Patriots are looking at 3rd and about 17 to go here with 6:08 left to go. I imagine that clock should be running, but the clocks have been a fun issue all night long here on the hill. So 28-7, 3rd and 17 for Murray and company. Murray puts Padilla from his left to his right hip. There's the snap. Looking towards the left flat, completes it there. Trying to get back across field, and he's going to be brought down. That was Colton Sizemore, and Cade Perry finished off the receiver, Jason Springer, for Heritage. It's going to be 4th and long for the Patriots. We'll call it 4th and 10, and this is where we were just a little bit ago as Aaron Freeman had a amazing return. We'll see if they look to kick it back to him again. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Freeman is standing at the 42-yard line, right, maybe a little closer to the right hash, but pretty close smack to the middle. As Heritage takes the snap, looks to punt this one away, almost blocked. Freeman's going to take it, running forward at the 50-yard line, trying to get on that left side, make one man miss, and he's going to be brought down at the 46-yard line on the Heritage side of the field. After that play, we had our first Slim Chicken sack, and I want to remind you that this season, Slim Chicken sponsors all quarterback sacks made by your Eagles on the WHIN broadcast network. After tonight's game, be sure to stop by Slim Chickens for a sack full of the best hand-breaded tenders, perfect wings, sandwiches, or wraps. You can't go wrong with a sack of great food from Slim Chickens. Don't forget the Slim's app. Download it now for all kinds of great rewards. Hendersonville and Mount Juliet, coming soon to Gallatin and Goodlettsville. So your Eagles start 1st and 10 at the Heritage 47-yard line. Lost the last possession on a fumble. 5:16 to go here in this third quarter. Motions there. Ball's loose on the field. And Heritage is going to get that one too, I believe. And that's 2 straight fumbles for the Eagles. And so the ball will be turned over on the fumble recovery. And the defense for Westmoreland right back onto the field. as Heritage now is at midfield at their own 48-yard line. On their 48, let's see, 5:11 left to go. 28-7 in favor of your Eagles. Murray's going to be in the shotgun, and of course he has Bonilla right beside him. Looks like Bonilla is going to be on his right hip. As Heritage prepares for the snap. Sends Bonilla from his right to his left. There's the snap, looking over that left side. Throws a quick out pass. He's going to be brought down. Daniel Forsman. What a tackle. And I believe he's going to get him for a loss on that play. What a play by the junior defensive back. Forsman, what a play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now for your Eagles. On their own 47-yard line. Murray looking around. There's a snap. Hands that to Padilla. Padilla right up the middle of the field. Going to be brought down from behind. I believe that was Ethan Graves with the tackle. But a gain of about 4 on the play for White House Heritage as they'll make their way into Westmoreland side of the field to the 48-yard line. Will be 3rd and 6. Great play by Ethan Graves there. And it's 3rd down, 3rd and 6 for the Patriots, right on the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers on each side. There's the snap to Murray. Hands it off inside. That's number 10, the backup running back for the Heritage Patriots, and he is swallowed up inside. Peyton Dickens leading the charge, as is Colton Sizemore, as Aiden Carter is tackled for the Patriots. And so it's 4th and long. It's going to be 4th and, we'll call it about 3, maybe a short 4. And it looks like the Heritage offense is still out on the field. Does not look like the punting unit is coming out. And that it is going to be Murray's drive to finish here. 3:28 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Murray gets the call from the sideline. Puts Carter on his left. There's snap. Murray looking deep. Going to throw it long. Has a man who's going to be deflected and knocked away by Forsman. A great play by Forsman. Guarded by Perry as well. Forsman not going for the interception. Knock it down and get the ball back at the 45-yard line. And that is what the Eagles will do with 3:07 to go here in this 3rd quarter of action. Now the concern right now is last 2 snaps have resulted in fumbles for your Eagles. Not drives, snaps. And we've had 2 consecutive fumbles, and hopefully we can get that little bugaboo fixed. As Richardson goes under center, Easton Moore is ready to snap it to him. Sends Todd in motion. Hands that one off to Cook. Cook plowing through the line. Excuse me, that is Andy Duffer with the run. A gain of a couple, and then a flag comes in from the back. Looking to see what this foul is. This has been quite the night of penalties. So far, it looks like it's going to be a gain of a couple, depending on what the penalty is. They are going to call a block in the back on the Eagles and push us back even farther. And so it'll be 1st and 20, 1st and 18 for the Eagles with 3 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter of action. Richardson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off inside. That is to Freeman. Freeman trying to break through. He's going to be wrapped up from behind by the Heritage defender, and a gain of about 2 on the play for the freshman running back. So it'll be still a 2nd and a long way to go for your Eagles. 2:30 left to play. Richardson in the huddle. underneath center. He's got Lilly in the back. Sends Cook in motion. Richardson's going to keep it. Roll out to his left. Has a man. Has Vincent. And catches it inbounds at the 49-yard line. A good pass and out of bounds reception by the senior receiver to make it 3rd and manageable now for your Eagles. 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6 for your Eagles as Forsman brings the play in. 2:10 left to go in this 3rd quarter of action. Forsman's going to go wide to the left. Richardson in the shotgun. He's got Grant Lilly right beside him. Richardson takes a snap, looks left, is going to run left, comes back to his right, makes one Patriot miss, throws it downfield, has a man, has Cook, and it bounces off his shoulder pads, and it's going to be incomplete. So it'll be 4th and 6. And looks like the punt team is going to come out here for your Eagles. And Peyton Dickens will look to kick this one away from their own 49-yard line. Dickens standing on his own 37-yard line. There's a snap, set. Boot is up, and it is a beauty. Bounces at the 10. Takes a Eagle bounce and picked up right away at the 11-yard line. I think Forsman could have let it bounce a little bit, but you never know with those footballs. They always bounce weird. So at the minute 53, Eagles lead 28-7. I do want to take my moment to give you my upset pick here of the week. As we mentioned at halftime, my upset pick was just about right, and then they lost it there at the end. I thought I had it too. This week, if you believe in Coach Spears, last week he gave us 2 upside picks. One was Jacksonville State, which won. And then he also said Navy over Notre Dame, and we won't mention how that one went. He says Coastal Carolina over UCLA, so you want to keep that one in mind. My pick is North Texas over, where'd North Texas go? North Texas to win. That's the one I'm picking as the snap is away for Heritage. Hands it up right at the middle. Met there in a wall by Hunter Gray. And leads for a gain of just a couple. So gain of about 3 on the play, and a minute 30 left to go. Once again, your Eagles lead 28-7. As North Texas over California. That's my pick. And we'll see if I can get that one this week and get a winning streak going. Heritage, Murray sends receiver in motion, takes a snap, fakes it to Padilla, keeps it himself, runs right up the middle. He's going to be met and tackled by Hunter Gray. It's going to be close, and they're going to say that's enough for a first down for the Patriots with a minute 08 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. So now under a minute as the markers have been set. Shotgun formation as Heritage is huddling looking at he's got Carter right beside him. Murray prepares for the snap. There's the snap. Hands it to Carter. Carter around that outside. There is a flag down at the 13-yard line. I believe this will be a hold as Colton Sizemore was looking to rush in there and tried to save the play. So I believe it's going to be a hold on White House Heritage. We'll confirm that here in just a moment. Over here on the sideline, it looks like Grant Lilly is down. When we find out a High Point Orthopedic Associates injury report, we'll be sure to let you know. While athletic trainer Rachel Hester is tending to him, we'll take a quick break as well. And so the Eagles are back out ready to go. Patriots take the snap. Looking downfield, he's going to air that out down the sideline. Going to be complete And Perry's going to go for the hit and is going to miss him, and he's going to keep running. That's Bonilla. Duffer trying to run him down, and he's not going to. And the long touchdown pass by the Patriots, that is a touchdown pass to Bonilla, and that'll bring this game back to 28-13 here at the very end of the third quarter. Pending this extra point for the Patriots. And one of those moments that you weren't really necessarily hoping for as Qualls gets ready to kick this extra point. And waiting for the snap. There it is. It is low. They get it down. And the kick is going to be good. So with that, White House Heritage strikes back to within 2 possessions of your Eagles, 28-14, with 16.8 seconds left to go here in this third quarter of action. Don't go away.
So wasted the long punt return by Aaron Freeman there. And, it just seems like Heritage has been able to kind of creep back into this thing.
Qualls going to kick a line drive. It's picked up by Freeman. Freeman trying to cut upfield, finds a crease. Getting up that left side, he is going to be brought down at the 46-yard line.
And
Heritage
another
says
fumble.
they have the ball. And they're going to give it to him. So with 10.2 seconds left, the fumble bugaboo has bit the Eagles once again here tonight.
Wow.
As it's now 28-14, and Heritage has the ball on the Eagles side of the field on the 47-yard line.
Defense has got the bow up right here. They've played pretty well, except for giving up that long touchdown just a minute ago. You can bet that White House Heritage, if they can protect the quarterback, they're going to try to attack us via the pass, I think.
I would expect so, as Cotter is going to be beside Murray.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Yes, of course. I thought about that the entire time I made that call. Murray's going to be in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap is away. Murray looking downfield. Chasing the backfield. Number 37, that's Duffer with the slim chicken sack.
Just came scot-free right there, and I think Murray was stunned to see him come so free, and he spun him around and took him down.
And that is how we'll wrap up our third quarter of action. Not the best third quarter for your Eagles, but still up 28-14 here on WHINradio.com. From our point of view here, Murray takes a snap. There's a flag down.
That indicates movement before the snap, probably.
And that's what they're going to give. Movement on the snap. We're going to push back another 5 yards. And so we're looking at second and about 24 now for the Patriots.
Heritage going backwards, and the Eagles are fine with that.
Murray in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks over towards his left, comes back across the middle, trying to aim that left side. Picked off by Jacob Richardson. Interception by the senior safety, and turned over back to the Eagles.
Nice play by Richardson. He read that thing all the way.
Actually just jumped in front of that route, and with that long height and long arms, if he jumps that route just right, it's hard to get over him.
Absolutely. Sets Westmoreland up in business at their own 43-yard line. The offense needs to get it back in gear, needs to get going right here. They've given Heritage the momentum with some turnovers, so they need a nice long drive to put it in the end zone and chew about 6 minutes off the clock.
I'll take it. And we'll see what the Eagles do here as Richardson's going to go under center.
Tight formation, so it looks like a run play all the way.
Since Cook in motion, there's movement on the line. The question is, which side is the movement on? They're going to call offsides on the Patriots.
We'll take it.
So we'll get a free 5 yards for your Eagles. And so it'll be 1st and 5 now as Gross checks in now for Vincent. 11:53 to go. Once again, your Eagles do lead 28-14. That third quarter was 7-7, but it felt a little more lopsided than that.
Yeah. They've switched sides. The tackles have switched sides. Graves is on the right side and Curd is on the left.
Richardson hands it off inside. That is to Duffer. Duffer keeps pushing ahead, and the freshman running back gets enough for another F&M Bank first down.
There's a couple of Heritage players slow to get up. One of them's up now. Now the other one finally gets up. Good. Glad to see they're all right, but Duffer inflicting the punishment there, Jeff.
Absolutely. Just kept pushing himself forward. We mentioned that at halftime, that these running backs are forcing their way forward. Even if they're going down, they're going down forward for an extra yard or two. What a run by the freshmen. The freshmen have shown out here tonight for Chad Perry. As Jacob Richardson gets ready to go under center once again. Takes a snap. That one goes to Duffer again. Duffer bounces off of one, keeps plowing forward. He'll get inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Gain of, we'll call it 6.
Good run there by Duffer. Kept pecking his way through the line right there.
So we'll look at second and a long 4, short 5.
Yep, ball up to 29 now. Got to get to the 25 for a first down. Eagles seemingly content to keep it on the ground, running the tight formations for the most part. Only one receiver on the field and going with a heavy backfield.
In that backfield, you got Duffer, you got Robert Todd, you got Dylan Cook over on the right side. Richardson under center, takes a snap. This one goes to Todd. Todd cuts right up the middle of the field, lowers his shoulder, keeps his feet, bounces forward inside the 20.
And boy, what a block he got from Duffer over on the right side to spring him back to allow him to cut it back to the left.
Another F&M Bank first down for the Eagles on the hard run by Robert Todd. And I'll tell you what, just this stable of running backs that Coach Chad Perry seems to keep having, with 2 more freshmen coming in like Andy Duffer here, and Aaron Freeman has shown out quite a bit tonight as well.
We're going to have a hard time trying to pick a player of the game.
I think we might. This is making it hard, and I'd rather it be that way, to tell you the truth. As Richardson goes under center, takes a snap, hands that one to Cook. Cook cuts upfield, has a lot of white ahead of him, but he'll still get about 4 or 5 yards from that play.
Pretty good run in traffic there from Cook. Didn't look like he had much and turned it into about 5 yards.
Good run by the senior running back. And so with 9:45 and counting, your Eagles lead 28-14, but are inside the red zone, trying to get back up 3 scores. They got up 3 scores early in the third quarter, but Whitehouse had that long touchdown pass to bring it back within 2. Eagles trying to get that third score back. Richardson under center. Sends one in motion, hands it off inside as Duffer, who's going to bounce forward.
He got hammered right as he took the handoff, held on to the ball, and still got a couple of yards.
What a impressive
Tough
run there.
kid.
And it's one of those for the Patriots, like, all right, we got him out of the game. He checks out. Oh, wait, Colton Sizemore's ready to run in and be a bowling ball coming in there as well. So,
yeah, Duffer's going to check out there. Seems to be fine.
Just a sub in and out is all that looked like. And Colton Sizemore in, especially inside the 15-yard line.
Another good back with a low center of gravity.
Richardson sends Todd in motion. It goes to Sizemore. Sizemore has some room to run around the right side. Tries to get onto the right, to the 5. He looks like he'll get to the 5. That'll be enough for
Nice
another
run
F&M
from
Bank
Sizemore
first down.
right there.
Absolutely. Once again, kind of what we joked about. Like, all right, we got Duffer out of the game, and then in comes Sizemore, ready to push that one forward. So it looks like we're going to be right about the 6. So it is an F&M Bank first down, first and goal from the 6-yard line for Jacob Richardson and company.
Sizemore and Todd in the backfield now. Todd already has 2 touchdowns, as does Lilly.
Richardson takes a snap, hands it to Todd. Todd trying to get it on the right
touchdowns.
side towards the pylon. Driving for it, pushing forward, still stays up towards the pylon. He's in! What a run for that Trevecca Nazarene touchdown for your
Nice
Eagles.
run. He had the corner, then got caught up in some traffic there and just kind of spun back and weaved his way into the end zone, getting the score. Third one of the night.
Absolutely. What a run by Robert Todd for that Trevecca Nazarene touchdown. Peyton Dickens ready to kick this point after 34-14, 8:01 left to play in this game.
Our man Robin
Snap to
Spears
Dickens.
came over to nominate Todd for the player of the game, and I think he may be on to something.
He might have had this one figured out. We'll see. Dickens' point after is good as it's been all night long. 8:01 to go. The Eagles lead 35-14 over the White House Heritage Patriots. Don't go away on WHINradio.com.
Kudos to the players for bouncing back. Kudos to the coaching staff for, letting them know that this thing's not over with.
Dickens kicks it as low on the ground.
Oh, that's
Bounces
trouble.
towards the 20-yard line, and that's where Bonilla picks it up. He is going to try and reverse field back over to that left side. Vincent there,
He's
swallowing
going
up, pushes
nowhere.
it down. What a coverage by the kickoff team. Joshua Vincent finished it off, and White House Heritage is going to start inside their own 10-yard line.
Bonilla did a lot of running east and west on that one and wound up with the 8-yard line to show for it. The old squib kick there that kind of found Bermuda Triangle over there around the 20-yard line, and Heritage guys didn't know what to do, didn't know whether to pick it up or let it go and let somebody get it that, maybe was a little faster, more used to kickoff returns, and ended up kind of blowing up in their face.
Absolutely, and so it'll be 1st and 10 from inside their own 10 for the Patriots. Murray takes a snap, fakes it to the Cotter, hands it, passes it outside. It's going to be swallowed up and defended well by the Eagles.
Picked up about 6.
Forsman in on the tackle as well as was, I think, Richardson.
Good little bubble screen there by the Patriots to try to
And
get them out
Ethan
of the
Graves,
hole.
and what else is new? He's in the middle of it too.
Absolutely. Kind of gets them out of the hole a little bit, sets up a 2nd and 4.
It's a 7:25 and continuing to count.
Get a stop right here, and this thing may be over.
Snap is away. Handoff is down in the middle.
Oh, somebody stuck him in the hole. Was that Duffer?
I believe it might have been Duffer.
Staples was in there
Staples
too.
was in it. See who
And
comes
who's
up from the
it?
bottom of that.
Graves, who else?
It was Duffer, 37. 37 came up out of the middle of that pile. It is enough for another first down, but he earned every yard of that to get that first down there. What a tackle. So it is 1st and 10 for the Patriots now at the 19-yard line. 6:50 left to go in the game.
Clock continues to be the Eagles' friend here.
And Heritage doesn't seem to be much in a hurry.
They really don't for a team that's down 21 points. Seems to be a little bit of confusion. They didn't really huddle. They're kind of trying to go no huddle to save
Murray
the clock.
takes a snap, hands it to Cotter. Cotter trying to get around this right side. Runs
Clipped.
right into
Dylan Cook, nice job
Aaron
clipping.
Freeman and Dylan Cook coming from behind him. Aaron Freeman just sat there waiting for him, and they
Cook-
gained 6 on it.
Cook took his legs out from under him there.
Dylan Cook in the middle of the
They
action as
give
well.
him
He's
5
had
or
an
6.
outstanding year so far this year, too.
Yeah, he really is. I mean,
He was hurt with that concussion at the beginning of last year, and that kind of slowed him
he's
down.
a kid who's waited his turn. He was a backup last year as a junior, and this year he's gotten his opportunity, and he has made the most of it, not only at the defensive end position, but also in one of those running back spots.
Absolutely. Murray ready for the snap. 2nd and 4. Going to keep it himself. Up ahead, he's going to be brought down.
He's close to the first down.
Sizemore was in on it, as was Gray. But I'll
Paige
tell you what,
Perry was in on
if
it.
the quarterback had handed that ball off, then Duffer was about to light that one up.
He
was in
was.
the backfield.
Yep. Looks like they're about a yard and a half short.
So it'll be 3rd and, yeah, we'll call it a long one as Brady Graves comes in to fill the middle of this.
So Staples comes off. Graves comes in to take that spot. He'll be flanked by Borders and Sizemore.
3rd and short as we are nearing 5 minutes left to play in this game.
And yet again, they don't seem to be in a real big hurry.
Murray prepares for the snap. Snap is away. It is high. It's going to be brought
Graves
down in
blew
the
it up.
backfield. Graves
Both Graves.
was sitting there waiting for it.
Dylan Cook got a little bit of that, as did Andy Duffer. So that's going to make it 4th down and
About 1. So it is going to be 4th down. Very short is what it looks like according to the sticks on the far side from us.
And they're going for it. If we can stop them right here.
They are going to take a timeout first. Absolutely. Gray is trying to time it around that end. You can see him looking for it. There he takes that snap. Going forward, and it's going to be
and it's
tackled in
blown
the
up.
backfield.
Dylan Cook blew it up.
Dylan Cook, you saw the kind of gamesmanship by Hunter Gray, because that's not Dylan Cook's thing. Dylan Cook's not this trash talker or anything like that. But he's kind of like sitting in the weeds. You watch Gray. I'll be here ready for this one. And that's what he was. They threw it over. They thought they could get it past Gray and have some room to run, but Dylan Cook was ready to knock that one out.
About 5 or 6.
Another great play. Richardson calls Freeman in. There's the snap. Going to hand it off. Looking for that run around the outside.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, my gosh. Hunter Gray. Just an absolute, hit him like a Mack truck.
Goodness.
That's the hit of the night. Maybe the hit of the season. That was unbelievable.
That was good. I don't know. Man, I keep thinking, Kate Perry had one earlier tonight that was really good too on that dislodge, but man, that one was something else.
I don't know how he held the football.
3rd and 12 now for the Patriots. 3:15 to go.
They seem to know it's lost. They're calling run plays instead of pass plays here, Jeff.
Yeah, I get that feeling as well. So Murray takes the snap.
Keeps it.
Keeps it himself. Trying to get some room. Be tackled by Graves and Perry.
Got about half of it, so it's going to bring up 4th and about 5 or 6.
I think it's going to be a little shorter than that. I think it'll be 4th and about 3, where that referee is on that.
About 4. Compromise.
Well, we'll be in the middle. Sounds good to me. 2:30 to play. Once again, your Eagles lead 35-14 over the Heritage Patriots. Murray takes a snap, hands it to Cotter once again. And he is going to be tackled and run down. Dylan Cook with another one.
And the Eagles will take it over.
Eagles will take over on downs.
2:17 to go.
Cotter is still down.
My guess is that the Eagles will
and they're going to
run the clock out, not try to run the score up.
There's going to be timeout called by the official. While he's doing that, I do want to remind you that Pony Mailbox and Business Center in Gallatin and Hendersonville proudly sponsors our season-long post-game wrap-up. Pony Mailbox and Business Center is your go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. So stay with us right after the game for highlights, a look ahead, and, of course, my favorite, the extra point there at the very end. PonyMailboxCenter.com. So it is going to be turned over on down, back to the Eagles. 2:17 remain. Dylan Cook having a great drive on that possession with 2 big hits for your Eagles.
And then Hunter Gray with a decleater, as they call it.
He had that one in the middle of it all.
What they call an ear hole hit, where you're looking out your ear hole after you're done.
So it is 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 2:17 to go.
Coaches are heading downstairs to join the team for the gather up following the game.
Richardson takes a snap, hands it to Duffer. Duffer pushing forward himself. He'll get
Still
inside the 30.
pile.
Still pushing forward. He'll get to the
close
26.
to a first down. He's got about 9.
They're going to give it to him.
Wow.
They're going to give him another F&M Bank first down. What a run by the freshman running back who has absolutely shown out here tonight. And Andy Duffer, we talked about Aaron Freeman as a freshman when we were coming in. We're going to be talking about Andy Duffer going out.
Absolutely. He has gotten some hard yards for this Eagles offense in the second half. He got 1 carry in the second quarter, but he's been one of the go-to guys on offense here in the second half, playing that fullback position.
Gross brings the play in to Richardson.
See,
Once again,
Eagles may be content just to take a knee here as long as Heritage doesn't call any timeouts.
Richardson goes,
hands
off inside to
it's
Duffer. Duffer pushing forward. He'll get inside the 20.
Down to the 18.
18, 19. I think they need to get, no, they just about could, depending on where that play clock is. They could kneel this one out, I believe. So depending on what the Eagles elect to do here,
I mean,
that
we don't really know that
20.
the play clock's not working. So we don't.
I know it's supposed to be 40 a pop. So
yeah.
And it looks like they are
Yeah.
in the kneel formation now for
Yep.
Eagles. Richardson under center, takes a snap, and he'll kneel down. He'll have to do it one more time here this evening.
And the Eagles are going to go to 2-1 on the year.
2-1, a great win tonight where there would seem to be a lot of stuff going on around the clubhouse with the injury to Cooper White, among other things, inside that locker room. This team came out inspired and played well all night long.
Absolutely. Had a little bit of a lull in the third quarter, but with a young team, you can forgive that when you come out with a 21-point win.
Richardson takes a knee, and folks, that'll do it. As your Eagles come out here, win their first home game of the season, 35-14 over the White House Heritage Patriots. We will take a quick break here. We'll be right back with our Pony Mailbox post-game wrap-up, where we'll talk about our game this evening. We'll talk about looking ahead to Jackson County next week. And, of course, the Phillips and Ingram Most Outstanding Player. You don't want to miss it here on WHINradio.com.